Hey guys, welcome to Lawler Bricks, and we have a super special video for you today. We went to a bunch of stores to find Lego, including the Lego store, and we found two sets that they were completely sold out of except for one each, and we ended up getting those, of course. We also have a little project that's a surprise that we're gonna set up at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel, of course, if you enjoy this content. Now let's jump right into it. So we took a little detour. We're at Target right now. Just gonna check out some Lego sets really fast. Here at the Muppet minifigure, the random limited edition ones, and basically what we have is on my phone we have the minifigure guide popped up, and then we're just kind of trying to put them in order. I think Ashley just figured out that this one is on the bottom right. So yeah, we're just trying to fill them in. We don't have any of these yet, so it's probably going to be a pretty good time to just kind of feel through all of them and see how many we can get right, and then come back later. Also, compliment to Ashley's nails. Look at those. She did them herself. We just finished up at Target. Probably spent a little bit too much money, I would think.
I think it's fine. We
did pick out 12 of the Muppet minifigure bags, and we are excited to see how many we're gonna get right. So we're gonna open it. Let's go ahead, jump to the car, see how many we get right. In Target, we actually numbered them. So if you zoom in on the tops of all of these, we have them numbered. They are gonna be corresponding to exactly how they exist on this sheet here. Without further ado, let's see how many we get right. Now for a little quick trip to Home Depot where we're going to pick up some screws for a little Lego project later in this video, so stay tuned. These should do the trick. Quick update, we're going to grab some lunch and then head over to the mall. So hopefully we can find some Lego sets. Not exactly sure what's going to be around. I know that the lighthouse and the motorized train just came out, so pretty excited about the lighthouse in particular. We probably won't pick up the train, but if they have the lighthouse, I think we're definitely going to have to pick it up. So yeah, let's head over there and see what we can find. So we are here at the mall, and we just finished up a little bit of a shopping spree. Show you guys that when we get home, but we just wanted to update you since we're not allowed to actually film inside the Lego store. That was a success. Very hot car, by the way. Wow, we're doing like a 17-point turn to get out of the parking lot. Next on our list, since we're kind of sort of close to it, how many minutes?
3 minutes.
3 minutes, woohoo! Walmart. We're gonna go to Walmart. We need to get some more supplies for later in this video, and she wants to look at Legos. Not exactly sure how much we're actually going to be allowed to film in here, so I'm going to try and get as much of it out of the way right now. Anyways, we'll see you in Walmart. don't think that we're going to get much here. If anything, we do have the couple of things that we needed to get from Walmart. So
there's more over there though. Those are the clearance ones.
Oh, they have clearance stuff? Let's check this out. The clearance aisle appears to be non-existent today. Well, that Walmart was a bust. They literally didn't have anything. They didn't have any minifigures, nothing on sale. So instead, we're gonna try out another Target because, of course, well, the first Target, we got super lucky with the Muppets. So I'm hoping to find some of the new actual series minifigures at the next Target. I think that could be pretty cool. As well as, of course, any sort of sales, because they don't seem to be consistent between the Target stores. They're just like, oh, let's just, you know, throw some stuff on sale this week at Target and just our store. So we're headed to another Target. It's about half an hour away, so a little bit further, but we do want to spend some more time kind of down here while we're driving around. And then I think after that, what do you think? Should we go home after that?
Probably. I want to show them what we're going to do.
Yeah. So we're going to go home after that, and then we do have a couple surprises for you. The things that we actually got at the Lego store and at Target, and then putting together this little Lego project that we are shopping for today as well. So we are at a Target right now. Not exactly sure what we're gonna find here. Hopefully some minifigures and maybe some older retiring sets, who knows? All right, so here's their Lego section. About as big as, honestly, our average Target that we've been to. We're still not seeing the Scout Trooper helmet, unfortunately. That one is so hard to find, and honestly I get kind of annoyed when they don't have it, although I shouldn't because no one has it. Yeah, they have a lot of London, Singapore, and Paris, of course. And we have our Lego Ninjago, the Jurassic World sets. You know what we're not seeing though is minifigure packs, except for, oh, literally one. If we want to rapid fire all of these stores, we're gonna have to do it pretty dang fast, and if there's nothing that we absolutely want, then I think that we're just going to go immediately to the next store. So that's our plan, headed to the next, I think it's going to be a Walmart. Here at the Lego aisle in another Walmart yet again. This one has a little bit more of a selection than the other Walmarts that we've seen, definitely more organized. I think we've talked on this channel about how it seems that Walmart is like the mostest organized Lego sections of any store. So it's kind of nice to see at least most things in their correct spots today. They do have some things on rollback over here. Looks like they're mostly sold out, to be honest. Oh, the McLaren is on sale. That's kind of nice. Unfortunately, I think that we are missing out. Oh, the Imperial Shuttle's on sale too. Moving down the aisle here, we have our classic Friends. I got super excited for a second because these dots look like the minifigure packs, but unfortunately they're just dots. And they do have all of these little poly bags here, which are just Friends, and it looks like Jurassic World. So nothing in particular that we are looking for right now. Ashley is looking at the noodle shops. I saw online that there's some instructions if you get 3 sets to make like a mega modular noodle shop. Well, other than that, I think that we are about done at this Walmart. Let's go ahead, and I think our next store is going to be a Target. We did stop at about 4 more stores, including this Target and like 3 other stores. But honestly, they didn't really have anything that we haven't showed you guys in this video. So we're just gonna head home now. But we did get some snacks for the drive home. Other than that, pretty excited to get back home and just show you guys what we got. All right, guys, we are back at home now, and we are super excited to show you everything that we got today. I think it was probably well over $1,000, but we're not going to talk about the price. Let's jump into it. Everything did kind of get mixed up in the car, so some things are from certain stores, other things are from other stores. We did visit like 7 or 8 stores today, so let's just start like small to large. First thing I want to mention before we get started is that we did pick up 12 for 12 of the Muppet characters from the minifigure packages, which was super awesome. I never expected that we would actually get 12 for 12 and guess those correctly, so we are super excited for you guys to see those in the future. In the Lego store, we noticed that these little build your own minifigure packages were actually super good today. They had a good selection. So these are minifigures that we did buy, and for only $10 per package of these, which honestly is a pretty good deal. Never in my right mind did I think I was going to buy Dot, but we ended up buying some Lego Dots for our project that we're going to show you later in the video. This package is actually super cool because I don't know if you can see, but it actually comes with a bunch of sectionals in the container, which is pretty sweet because we can kind of sort our dots by color, and it'll end up making it easier to build in the long run. We also got a couple packages extra because we calculated that we might need a little bit extra. This is also for the Lego project. We got a small pick-a-brick cup of these little modified 2x1 stud pieces that have all of these snot areas on them, which is pretty cool. To be honest, we probably didn't need to buy this many of them. There's probably well over 200 in here, but it's completely fine, and it will make our project that we're gonna have later in the video expandable. And then these, same thing, they are just a bunch of random bricks for our project later. Okay, so this was probably the most expensive part of the project because they're $15 a piece. I don't exactly know what made us want to do this, but we bought 6 of the 48 by 48 base plates. Now into the juicy parts of our Lego haul. Starting right off, we actually found these Winnie the Pooh sets on sale for about $20 off, as well as it was interesting because there was a last chance to buy sign on them as well. So they were $99.99 originally, docked to $79.99. So we ended up picking 2 of these up, and we're just gonna keep them sealed with the other Winnie the Pooh set that we have as well. All right, next 2 sets we are super excited about. And these 2 were actually the last 2 of each of these sets in the entire Lego store. And I don't exactly know why for one of them, since it's a recent release, but I understand the other one for sure. Let's go with the recent release first, and that is gonna be the motorized lighthouse. This sucker is huge, and they only had 1 left in the entire store. Apparently, it's been super popular. I can see why, and it also comes with like this really dark blue base plate, which is super interesting. Let us know down in the comments if you would actually like, we're thinking of doing a live stream with this so you guys can ask us questions or give us ideas about Lego builds or just the channel in general in the future. So leave a comment down below on whether or not you want us to do this when we're building the lighthouse. I felt like that was going to be a good time to do that. So this next set is super special and a little bit of story behind it as well. The Lego employee that was there today when we walked in and saw this set actually told us that this set was on hold from someone for 2 whole weeks and they didn't pick it up. So today, this morning, before we walked in, they had taken it off of hold and displayed it, and we were one of the first people to walk into that store this morning, and this is what we saw. And that is the Back to the Future time machine. This set is, I'm surprised it's actually still available on the shelves. I guess it's not really, this was the last one. So definitely a diamond in the rough, and we are just gonna keep this sealed. Honestly, probably gonna display it sealed. We're not exactly sure yet. But this set is definitely so hard to find, especially at that retail $200 price tag. You know, I've seen it on sale at Amazon for $240, eBay for upwards of $300. So when this set actually retires, I think it's going to be an amazing investment. Definitely one to keep sealed for sure. And plus, it's just so nostalgic. It contains the 2 characters that are well over $10 a piece. That is our last set for today. So now let's jump into the project. Our idea was to get the base plates and actually hang them on the wall behind me to replace those sunflower pictures. Although they're nice, they're not the greatest background for a Lego channel. So that's where the base plates come in. We're gonna mount the base plates to the wall behind me using some screws and command strips. And we have this pick-a-brick container, which is I actually built there to make sure that all the pieces were correct. It's going to be our Lawler Bricks channel logo, and all of these are actually going to be what our minifigures, most of our collection of minifigures is going to be displayed on the wall behind me, which is pretty cool. So let's get started on that project. Right, the last pieces of the L. Oh, isn't that satisfying? So we had to do a little bit of math. Oh no, math. 12, 12, and then this is the same distance. So basically it's centered on all 6 base plates right now, which is pretty cool. I think eventually we're probably going to want to do some sort of border around the L, but you know, before we actually have the resources to do that, we are going to start with some minifigures. Now, I did want to show you guys something. So we have this huge bag of minifigures that we're going to have to put together in order to put them up on the wall. So that is going to be our next project for right now. Alright guys, so we are done mounting all of the minifigures that we have for right now to our new, we're going to call it the Minifigure Wall. Of course it's got the Lawler Bricks logo in the middle, which looks super great. We ended up outlining it, and then we also ended up outlining the entire thing in, it's just 2x plates is all it is. And then you'll even notice that the Lawler Brick logo is actually outlined in plates, and then the bricks themselves for the logo are, you know, popping out a little bit, which does look cool if you're in person, but if you're just standing here, it honestly, there's no effect whatsoever. So we already showed you guys that we mounted the Muppets, which are pretty cool, and I think we're definitely going to want to get more random sets like this and try and figure that out. But moving down, we have the UCS Millennium Falcon minifigures. And I did try and separate the ones that we could by set. We don't have any of these Star Wars sets put together right now, so they're just all sort of the Star Wars sets, aside from these two, which are the UCS Star Destroyer, the two generals that come with that. Aside from that, moving down here, we have our Harry Potter minifigures, which we have like 7 or 8 different versions of Harry Potter, but we only decided to display one. And honestly, it might not be our favorite right now, our favorite version, but we can always go back and replace it later. And then aside from that, these 6 are the ones that are actually in the city. These ones are just kind of chilling on the side for now. Now, let's go down here first. So down here are the 6 that we picked out and built today, and then we'll plan to expand it out later. And the rest of these are just our city sets. So we have the Disney Castle sets, and then the Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum sets, as well as the Daily Bugle. And then moving down, we have the Medieval Blacksmith and the modular buildings like the Boutique Hotel and the police station, as well as the Assembly Square and finally the bookshop. So all in all, I feel like this is pretty, I mean, it could be fuller for sure, but it's a pretty great start for right now, and you guys kind of get the idea. The other thing that I was thinking of, well, 2 things. First thing I was thinking of, down here we could put the UCS Millennium Falcon plates, or the placards, as well as the UCS Star Destroyer. So the placards could sort of separate these sections per se, although they would take up quite a bit of space, so we're not quite sure about that. Last thing I wanted to mention is if we are filming a video from over here, say like right here, then we do have the issue that there's actually a ton of glare on that L and at the top of the minifigure wall. So in order to combat that, we're actually going to get some new lighting. Right now we just have this blinding overhead light. But we are going to get some new lighting hopefully in the near future. So bear with us as we do the outro with that lighting. Alright guys, that is the end of the video. We did so much in this video all in one day. We went to 8 different stores, including the Lego store, Targets, and Walmarts, brought a bunch of stuff home, and did this new minifigure wall above me, which we are super proud of, and this is going to be something that we can contribute to for who knows how long, and it can continue to be our background for this channel. So excited about that. Anyways, we hope you enjoyed the video so much. We love producing videos like this, so if you liked the content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like down below. Thanks, see you next time.